We're on, buddy. Let's show the world what we got going on here today, okay, buddy? He's not awesome. He's so warm.
He's been snoozing.
Good.
He's been sleeping.
Hey, welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes, and this is it. This is where all your dreams come true. Are your dreams come true here, Amanda? What are you rolling your eyes for? Ace, roll her eyes. Well, some people's dreams come true here.
Not everybody else's.
Yeah, are we missing a few things?
Yeah, I think so.
That's for another show.
Dreams, that's all that matters.
That's for another show.
That's for like Dr. Phil. Anything about me needs to go on Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
okay?
I think you'd give Dr. Phil a run for his money. You would put him in his place.
Or Jerry Springer. I need to be on Jerry Springer.
You and your crowd.
Oh gosh.
Ah,
Me and my problems.
it's today Monday.
Oh my God! It feels like today
Was
feels
3 days long.
3 days. That's exactly what I was
It
going to
was
say.
3 days long.
Yeah, you told me about a guy early this morning, and I had completely forgot about. I felt like I met him 3 days ago. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's been one heck of a day.
It has been, yeah. And we have had, and you know, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, we've had a lot of people show up today, and I just want to let you know that I'm sorry, it is gangbusting here, all right? And I had to apologize to two people that I didn't have time for them. They wanted to take me to lunch, and one other person wanted to sit down. I just can't, and because I am committed to other people that I'm trying to get jobs out to, and numbers and drawings and just everything going on here.
And sometimes I don't think people realize, you know, other places, I've heard of that, you know, people go to lunch and they talk about business for 3 and 4 hours and stuff. There is no way, when Randy leaves off property, it's just like, where's he at? Where did he go? Why isn't he answering his phone? Why isn't he texting? I got to know this. We got to have stuff then, right now.
Yeah, and I never leave. If I do, it's the Lowe's or...
Well, you do, but I mean, it's like everybody's looking for you if you
yeah,
do.
hardly ever, I know. But anyway, I just want to let you know that if you show up unannounced or don't make an appointment, I'll say hi and I'll be as cordial as I can, but I really won't be able to focus on what you're trying to say.
Right.
And there's literally, 15, 20 things going on at one time, all right?
And the majority, and we've tried to redirect appointments, because Randy used to do appointments all the time. It just can't be that way anymore. It's just so bombarded of work, and now we direct. You can come and look and tour, of course, but then you've got to get with sales to figure out your details and everything that you want with your house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The majority, 99.9% of the people absolutely understand that.
Yeah, and it's just want to let you know. We had, I've personally been calling the folks with the foam panel home interest, and I don't know, we had 15 or 20. I didn't get to everybody, so if you've sent an email inquiring about our foam homes, I will be calling you personally. If you do send an email, just please send in when you're available. I will call you when you're available. My day is constantly the same, so I just take the time out when you need it, and I'll call you. It doesn't take long. We had a lady come in Saturday. She drove down from Cincinnati, bought the house, that one we're working on, took 3 orders in today, and I've got 20 email conversations or numbers I need to call. I need to walk you through it and talk to you about these foam homes, because it's a new concept. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, so you understand where we're at and what it's about, how it's going to work. All right. So if you're interested in that, send an email with your phone number in a time where you'll be available to talk. I've also got times I have to talk to several other homes we're building for, the ones out in Oregon that we're building. I need to talk to those customers or some off-grid, so I'm doing that. I'm working on some container homes that we're building. I got a couple new partnerships that are here. And what?
Right.
You were going to say something.
Just before, like the foam home.
Yeah.
What's the price? Some people don't know the price.
Okay.
I just sent the prices. Randy gave them to
Yeah.
me. I sent them to Sam and to Barbie.
Yeah.
And they have the prices, and I'm getting ready. After the show, I'm going to post it on Facebook. But Randy can go ahead. Do you want to go get that list and And
I can pretty much
list everything on
probably
there?
pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I mean, I may miss a few things, but it's a 8 by 24 foam panel house with a dormer. All right, it's got a ceiling fan. It had a full kitchen. The kitchen consists of a 30-inch sink base, 21-inch drawer base. It's got a 12-inch Randy rack that we're including in it, and we're also including in a cabinet for your trash bin. Electric water heater. It'll also have a vinyl floor, and this is unfinished. It'll have a metal roof. If you want the color, let us know. We'll put any color you want. And it's for $25,000, and it's unfinished, okay? So that means that the screws, the panels will be exposed. If you want it finished with a stucco color, we'll guide the stucco for you. For $2,500 more dollars, this is $27,500. And that's an 8 by 24, 192 square feet on the bottom floor. Like I said, it's got one dormer and a loft. Now, there's no mini split in it. You can heat this with a small base heater, like a baseboard heater or a little stand-up heater, or you can put an air conditioner in it. You know, if you want a mini split, that can be added, all right? But it's $2,500 for a mini split. We need to know ASAP. These homes are these are cash sales. They're not a financed home, okay? And I think we've sold 4 right now. That's been completely sold, right? And then all the other meals. Anything else I missed?
Yeah, well, like the closet and the.
Well, them are the things, you know, Amanda, those are the things that are going to be the prototype. You know, it's going to have electric water heater on the outside. It's an RJO floor plan. So if you're familiar with what we do as an RJO floor plan, you enter into the back of the home. It's got one door. You walk in, it's got a right-left kitchen. And we may switch that either way. A 32-inch shower. And that's a given on what we have on our RJOs and Freedoms. On the outside of that wall is where we're going to have the 19-gallon water heater. And above the water heater is I'm going to build a closet right there. Okay, and it's kind of like a pantry right off to the kitchen. So if you're cooking here and you got your Randy rack and your trash, right behind you on the end of the bathroom will be the water heater underneath. It'll be closed up. And then you'll have an open pantry there, which I think is really great, or a closet if you'd like to put it. This home is not built with closets. It's not built with a lot of shelving and all this stuff. It has a lot of wall space. Okay, so it's 24 feet long. I got there's 5 windows, really 6. There's 3 downstairs in the living room, 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the bath, and an egress window in the dormer. So it's really made for you to decorate and put an armoire in it and build some shelves and buy furniture and you live in it. My whole philosophy behind tiny homes, most of it, is unless you really, really, really know what you're doing and how you've really thought this through, a lot of times you just need to get in there and live in it. Now, you know you want plugs, and there's only a certain few places you can put furniture. But a 24-foot home with a dormer, you can stay in the dormer. You can have your bedroom up there, or you can have everything down. I sold one today. A lady wants no dormer. She wants a straight shotgun, but it's for a different sale. But she says, can you build it out of foam panels? These are experimental for us, okay? So we're not building anything else other than what we got right here, right? Because I want to experiment with them. I want to know what we're doing, what's going on, get feedback from the customer. And it's kind of like, this is it. It's a home, and it won't leak, okay? So we can guarantee it won't leak. And I'm living in one right now. I've got the heat on. There's no condensation. We were staying in this one the other night. Had to go up 3 or 4 guys in there. They stayed in it. No condensation. It rained. There was no rain in it. It was good. Of course, we're not going to sell it to you if it leaks.
And again, just go over the prices. What was the 2 prices?
Yeah, unfinished is $25,000. For unfinished means just the covering of the panels, all right? But you get a full kitchen, full bathroom, everything. And then if you want it stuccoed, a color stucco inside and out, it's $2,500 more. So the first price unfinished is $25,000. The second price is $27,500. And that's completely stucco. Now, there's no wood in this home other than the floor. It's got a vinyl floor system, okay? And the cabinets, yeah. But there's no window trim, right? There's no wood window trim inside or out. This is a new system that I'm trying. I want to see how it looks, what it feels like, how quick it is to build. We don't know.
Wind. Somebody's asking about wind.
Wind. These homes were wind tested. So they've had an engineering wind test that surpassed, I don't know what the criteria was, but it has an engineering. I'm going to try to get the wind test criteria to see what that is, but I got 2 states, it was Kentucky and North Carolina, engineered this home to pass their regulations. So it's pretty good. And our ANSI certification is applied to that. So you get free ANSI certification on this home. It's included. That's worth $500. The Randy rack is, I think, $300 or $400. Then I'm throwing an extra trash cabinet, throwing that in there. So your countertop is almost 10 foot long. And I usually try to do that in a home that's 24 feet. You get a ladder to the loft, so you get either aluminum or a metal or a wood ladder that we'll put up there.
No picture window.
Nope.
Just standard
No
windows.
picture window, just standard windows right now. Yep.
Can you strap it down, Robin?
Yeah, you can put ringlets underneath and tie it down for sure. I'll show you more of the process, but we do have the foam panels are notched, and so the metal comes down over the floor joists. I'm yelling because these guys are working. I probably don't need to yell.
Yeah.
But the metal comes over the floor joists and just screw to the outside, so there's no uplift. The house is not going to lift up off the,
And we don't know what the weight is.
Not yet. We'll know by the end of the week.
Right.
Yep.
And we can do a credit card, but they do charge you a fee. Just know that. I know Alyssa knows what that fee. I don't know.
We got PayPal. We got a Cash App. Credit card.
There's different ways to do stuff. Yeah.
Think about, now listen, this house, here, this house, an RJO, a 24-foot RJO is, I got a price, man, look here. I got my prices here. An RJO at 8 by 24 RJO is $33,000. Okay? We're selling it for $25,000, and it's got a dormer, and it's got a bigger kitchen, it's got a closet, it's vinyl floors.
Does it have an egress window?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is maintenance free. You know, the lady bought, this weekend, you know what she said she liked about it?
What?
Scared to death of squirrels. All I thought about was that Ice Age squirrel.
Yeah.
And I thought, she's scared to death of squirrels. She said, no squirrel's going to eat through that steel. It can't. It is actually maintenance-free home.
It's a maintenance-free.
When we stucco that, it is awesome. Go to Stucco Flex on YouTube and you'll see.
What kind of trailer are they built on?
Trailer.
Is it going to be a lighter trailer? Somebody, who was it? Let's see. Who passed that? I just seen it. Oh my goodness.
Well, we thought about it. I haven't changed the trailer kind of design yet.
I think it was Alfredo.
I thought about it because I've been talking about doing a lighter trailer.
Yeah.
Right now it's, I will probably lighten up the axles because right now we're putting like 2 5,000-pound axles. It won't even come close to that. I'd be 10,000-pound capability.
Yeah.
So we could go to 2 5 lugs, which are 3,500 pounds. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Mishka said squirrels. I feel her.
But it is, I didn't think about it until she was here over the weekend. And I thought, man, nothing can eat through that. You got a metal pan, you got metal walls, metal ceiling, metal everything.
What's the R value, someone asked?
It's a spray foam R value, which is probably R14 in the walls, which is what we spray here.
So
now,
it will be the ceiling, the walls, and the floor?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, we spray about 3 inches in the ceiling and 2 inches in the walls. But it's an 1 3/4 inches exactly. Now this is kind of what I thought. This company that's been building these, they're just sheds. This is not a new thing.
Right.
I'm the only person building homes out of these.
Right.
All right. In the design with the overhangs and the dormers, and it looks like a little quaint little house. All right. To me, this is nothing new.
Yeah.
I mean, people have been building tiny homes way before I got into it. So I'm not inventing anything new. I'm just trying to it's like there's how many McDonald's didn't, invent the burger,
Right, exactly.
So I'm just tweaking it a little bit. But they've been building it for a long time. Their office is made out of these panels, and they've just done nothing. I don't think they did an energy study, and that's why I'm doing prototypes. I want your opinion when you get in it. Tell me what it's like. I'm living in one right now, but it hasn't been wintertime yet.
Now, what does this mean? Cindy's asking, Cindy Brand, hey Cindy, is there ever a problem with spray foam between wood cracking? What does that mean?
Between wood cracking.
Between the wood cracking?
Well, the spray foam is waterproof, so I like it if it does crack. I don't know if that's what she's talking about, but the water if it gets to that spray foam, it doesn't saturate water like a cellulose or a fiberglass insulation.
Okay.
Yep. A lot of questions, man.
It is a lot of questions with expansion of the wood, she means.
Oh, does it expand it?
Yeah.
Well, that's why we spray it on a wall. Like we'll spray it. Let me show you over here. When we spray it in an open cavity, it expands out. Now, I tell you what I've done. I've drilled a hole in the floor, and the floor was kind of squeaky, and I sprayed a can of foam in there. It had nowhere to expand except for out that little hole. It actually took a 3/4 inch plywood and blew it up. It raised the whole floor up 2 inches.
Right.
You know, so it will expand, but when we spray it inside the houses, it's an open, so we spray between the studs and then it grows out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poor Donna has been sick since Friday, she said. She must have got sick, elderberry tea with honey. I think she got sick either Friday or Saturday.
I know it.
Well, we were late. That's one of the things I wanted to bring up too, is that we had a late show on, well, not really a late show. It just got dark on us Friday. We had 2 people who went into.
Shh, I'm sorry. Hey. Hey. Give it to me. Hey, you. Listen, Ace. That is expensive tape. Sorry. He gets this. Look, he went in the cabinet shop.
He always chews that tape.
He went to the cabinet shop. That's like $10 right there.
Somebody said I was quiet. Who just said that? Teresa. Teresa, I have been here since 6:30 this morning. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'm getting sleepy. I've yawned 2 or 3 times.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. But anyway, we were 2 houses. People were wanting to know, were there any more houses that went into the forest today? Because it was such a big day Friday.
Yeah.
For that, and it was so exciting. Both videos, especially the second one, was super exciting because it was Kimberly's house at night, and it was right at the creek, and there was a lot of things going on. You used the track hoe, so.
Yeah.
Did any more go into the forest today?
No, I told Barbara we were going to put hers in there today.
Yes.
And she packaged up and everything, and we didn't get to it. So we've lined her up for Thursday.
For Thursday.
And then Will got a complete schedule ready.
Tomorrow, I know how many. Do you know?
No,
Listen, tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to work probably on anything because I told the guys, I want to know every house. I want to try and film every house going into their lots. Tomorrow, Will said they have lined up 5 houses to go into the forest.
Oh my gosh.
5. So Will said, I'm going to be busy tomorrow on the phone. On YouTube.
Yep. I mean, we got a bunch, all these out here.
Yeah.
We're starting to park them out there. And the people that are living here,
Yes.
they'll be going on. Yep. So, and we don't have all of Tamarack done either.
Oh, everybody's happy about that. Let me tell you, it's going to be so fun. And I mean, I was like, you have to tell me because everybody wants to see everybody's house go in. So that's going to be a goal of mine, is that every house gets video. That's going to be so fun.
That's a lot of videoing.
That's a lot. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big video day. So
You going to go live with all that or what?
Yeah.
Oh
I mean, my
gosh,
goodness,
man.
we got to see everybody. Everybody's house is exciting.
How did you keep talking for 173 minutes?
Listen, we talked about a lot of stuff. Did we not, guys?
I hope I was not any of those topics.
Oh, no. We never
Good.
said anything about you.
Good.
Oh, no.
Leave me out of it.
We had a ball, didn't we?
Yeah.
I thought Michigan said great job. Yeah, we had fun. So, okay, so what are we doing tonight?
Well, we got 10 homes in here, right?
I know, charge my phone, everything. I'm going to be, ready tomorrow.
Yep. So we got 10 homes in here, and I just thought everybody's going to want to see the homes going up and what's going on and update.
Yes.
We used to walk through homes, right, and it's 10 of them. It takes forever to get through here. So I thought, let's go through here 10 homes in 10 minutes. And I went, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Because I know as soon as we go there, how do you measure this? What's going on with
Yes.
that? And so I've had a request for measurements. Somebody requested me, said, can you do more measurements and show us when we're designing our homes, kind of how far apart things are, how tall things are. Now, we're not...
You got somebody's keys? I hear something jingle.
Probably in my pocket, these keys
was that
here.
you? Okay.
Yeah. So, but these are not finished yet. So I can just give you rough measurements about really what we're doing.
So we want to start up here?
So we'll start right here. I'm going to give you some prices of the homes. All right. And I'll try to take some measurements just for reference. Okay. So this is a 9 by 20. I think 8 by 20. Hang on here. What?
This is Susan.
Yeah, let me get over here. This, hey, I hope Susan's watching. Susan, where's she at? 8 by 20 is $25,000. I want to tell Susan today, thank you for telling somebody. Listen, this lady come in today and she fixed up her box truck and been living in it for 6 months. She's a massage therapist for 20 years and just said, I need a new life. And she fixed up her own box truck, headed across country. Amanda, I didn't tell you this, but she ended up going into New Mexico. There was Susan in a campground. Susan Bardot, right here. And she said, yeah, she said, I seen this lady walking, and I thought, I want to get to know her. Hey, how you doing? Come to find out, Susan here, she's told us about us. And she said it was just like meant to be, because she's been looking for tiny homes.
That's so wild.
Yeah, and Susan had just been there 2 days and was leaving. It was just a passing. And they met each other. And then she had just found us on YouTube shortly before that, and then ended up meeting Susan there, and she said, this is just like, I know it. So she said,
so she had just found us right before she met Susan?
Yeah, I don't know the time frame, but she'd been looking into tiny homes, thinking, because she thought she'd live in her box truck and go, her box van.
Right.
And she met Susan. Susan told her about her. So Susan, thank you very much. This lady came today and bought a house.
My goodness.
Yeah, it was so cool.
That's so wild.
Yep. So thank you, Susan. But her house is an 8 by 20, and it's $25,000. It's an RJO. She designed it. We're building it, and Brett's the builder on it. It's got a fixed glass up here.
Lady, everybody wants a massage now. That's all they're like, I gotta have a massage. No, I don't mean doing a massage. Now, everybody Wanda said, oh, me too. Everybody wants a massage now.
She said that she had massaged so many that her hands were going numb. She said I had to take a break,
I knew that, yes.
Well, I'd love to have like everything out here from coffee shops to massages to yogas and selling all kinds of stuff and bonbons. What do you think about that?
I'm sure
desserts. We'll have David cooking desserts.
There you go.
All right, let's walk in here for just a second. Well, we can't walk in. The floors are not done. Brett's building this. My gosh, Brett. Get something done here. Yeah, now this, as you can see, it's just framed up. We haven't wired it inside. 80% of our wiring is in the floor and the water. So as you come in here, you can see the toilet's on the left. So we got a bathroom on the left. You got a kitchen on the right. And Susan has selected an RJO floor plan. Up there, I believe, will be her air conditioner.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Yep.
All the way.
Yeah. That is all you need in this house is a small air conditioner like that.
Okay.
A mini split. Somebody asked me today what a mini split does. It actually heats and cools, right? And it's real sleek, it's real nice, it's modern. And so you don't really have to have a baseboard heater. A mini split will heat and cool the whole house.
And this is an 8 by 20.
8 by 20.
Okay.
Yep. And then over here, let's do this one. It's 8 by 28. Now this is a Craftsman.
This is Hano still, right?
Yep, this is as big as you can get right here. It does not have a flat roof, but it has a faux gable right here. That's an egress window, and we can put them on there because we've got as much volume in this house as we can. And so this is a board and batten siding, it's vinyl windows, metal roof, faux gable that breaks up that whole boxy look right there.
Just to go over, and I know everybody probably knows, but that is board and batten means what? Board
and batten. So right here you have, what we do is we take 1x12s and we line them up, right? And we smash them together. And then we take these batten strips and we glue behind them, and then we nail these strips over the seams of these 1x12s.
So usually anything that you screw in, you usually try to put glue behind it, right?
Well, and we used to screw these, right? And I never liked the screw heads in here.
Yeah.
So now we're gluing because we got some great adhesive now. It's called Incredible Adhesive. And so we use nails in the glue, and it's doing great.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
I
more
love how
sleek.
that's broke up too. That makes it look nicer.
Yes. And that's that,
Yeah.
yeah, that's that faux gable.
Okay.
Yep.
And they added that, just that little ledge thing over top.
Yeah, we call it a little awning. And we try to do that over all our windows.
Yeah, it looks better.
See, to me, the framing is okay. Nobody ever sees the framing. All right, it's got to be straight, plumb, and square. But when it comes down to it, the finishing trim and that's what everybody sees, and that's what you want, nice and tight. And a lot of guys, you either have one guy that can frame, one guy can trim.
Right.
Here, you got to be able to do it all.
Heated floor. You know, we get Robin's asking about a heated floor, and we've only done one heated floor, but we will.
Yeah, that was in the movie star house, right?
Yeah, the movie star house.
But we didn't know the system. It was a little electric mesh that we put down underneath the tile, and ended up a little wire. Ended up having to tear the tile up and get it paid and redid it. But they make a really nice heated floor. They make several systems now, but you got to watch if you're going to go off grid or not. And there's a system from Schluter. It's called Schluter. It's a German tile membrane that they offer a heated floor system. Not used it. Will, our tile guy, said it was great to use. Yep.
And he actually got a certification in it.
Yeah. Yep. And now these are eight lug axles. I think they're 7,200 pounds a piece. So that's 21,000 pounds at this trailer. Now, theoretically, this home, I don't think they use it as engineering, but when you hook it to a vehicle, the tongue takes up 40%, or the truck takes 40% of the load.
Okay.
You know, but we've got the flooring down. Now
hold on just a second. Can you add an awning? Can an awning be built over the door when it's on the side of the home instead of the end?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just if you travel with it, you got to take it off, you know.
Take it
but
off,
this is 10 foot wide. This home's not going very far, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Or very often, I should say.
Okay, now before we go in, is there anything else on the outside that we want to ask?
Nope. Oh, you're asking them. You're asking them.
He said, nope.
Nope.
No, we sure don't. That little window is awesome. Lisa said, we're going to show the inside roof, the heated floor. Anything else for the outside, the exterior before we go in? I think we're good. Okay, so we're going to go in. So somebody's asking about the stove. She
bought a new stove, new drop-in.
A drop-in stove.
Yeah. Fits over the fender.
Let's see. Oh, and real quick, Robin said, I was reading about one to be used with laminate floors. Thanks for answering. With the heated floors, to be used with laminate flooring. Is that right?
Yeah, well, it's a mesh that you can lay down, and then you put your flooring on top of it.
Okay.
I'm not really up on a lot of the new ways, but that's why I rely on a lot of the folks to tell me what they like.
Yeah.
They can research it, you know.
Right. Okay. All right. So, let's head in and see.
Okay. Of course, there's no lights in here.
Watch him get his head down in there.
Ace.
Dog?
He's getting Chuck's biscuit wrappers.
Ace! My goodness!
Come on, buddy.
Can you have an open beam ceiling? Earth's a little secret. Siobhan wants to know.
Open like an exposed beam.
Yes.
Well, what that does is when we put an exposed beam ceiling on here, it's called a build-up roof system. So your beams are going to hang down a little bit more. You're going to lose headroom, but it's no problem to do it. Yep.
Okay.
We don't do it because we need the headroom, but it would be nice, and it's just more work because you got the beams, you got your T&G, then you got to insulate on the exterior, then you got to sheet it, and then you got to roof it. So it's a little couple extra steps.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Do you see, Amanda?
I do see.
I see. I see.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
see. I don't know. Just go to the next question.
Who knows what
Please.
you're saying?
But this is we're actually getting a 1x8 T&G instead of the 1x6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it still looks, it's just a yellow pine T&G. This pipe here is to stop intruders, okay?
Apparently.
So when you walk in, they'll get their foot caught.
What is going to happen right there?
That's where you wipe the mud off your boots.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
What is that for?
Can you say it one more time?
You want me to kick you?
There's a wall that goes over there. There's an interior wall that covers that.
Oh, okay. So when they come in, there's going to be a wall.
When they come in, there's going to be a wall.
When they come in, they're going to walk into a wall.
God, I love this. You know what? I just noticed this.
What is
This is a washer box, okay? Look how small that is. Isn't that cool?
Oh, wow.
Look how,
We don't have your lights at your thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't have a battery on it. But that's for a washer and dryer, that little bitty box.
Oh, well, cool.
Nice, man.
That's small. Wow, look at the floor. Everything looks nice, clean.
Yeah, look. I'm just walking back for reference here.
My goodness.
So it's
Now, that's a good question. Michigan just asked, how much weight can go up in a loft?
How much weight?
How much weight?
Let's see
That's
here.
a good question.
Is it a good question, Amanda?
Well, I think it's a good question.
Amanda-
I don't know the answer to it.
Ace, Amanda thinks that's a good question. Do you think her voice is annoying?
Super annoying.
Some guy come by here, he goes, man, I love Amanda, but man, I can only take so much of her. I said, yeah, I know.
Jesse said, kick him. I will, Jesse.
Yeah. All right, so you got on a 10-foot house, you're 111 and a half inches wide. All right. Now, what was the question?
Mishka wants to know, since you want to be a little,
Mishka.
little smarty twisty pants.
Yeah.
What'd she ask? Oh, about the loft. I forgot.
About the loft.
About the loft.
All
How
right.
much weight?
Lofts are never reinforced as much as a floor system.
Uh-huh.
Because in here, I bet we could get 30 people, Amanda, standing shoulder to shoulder right in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a loft, you can't do that.
Right.
Because, well, they all got to lay on top of each other.
Well, yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So the most you're going to get is a couple people. So like in them foam panels, we had over 800 pounds with, throw it, 3-4 guys.
And that was just the foam, not the wood.
That was just foam and no reinforcing underneath.
Lord.
We use a 2x6, right? T&G and a load bearing. So I've never put enough weight on it, man, to crush it and snap it in half. So I couldn't tell you.
Well, look, how do you judge that?
You can do a lot of weight.
Well, I know, but how do you get a number? How does an engineer figure that out?
I'm just smart, Amanda.
Okay.
No. Okay.
All right.
Next question.
I see where we're going with this.
All right. Let's get out of this house. We got to do 10 and 10.
The other side?
Oh, my God.
You're
All right.
talking about annoying. That's you.
Well, I'll wait for you when you're ready. What else can we show?
Does it cost more? Everybody's got questions. Michael wants to know, does it cost more? Well, wait a minute, where'd Michael's question go? Does it cost more for reverse loft? Seems like it did, didn't it?
For in here, it would not.
It would not?
Because you get a staircase anyway in a Craftsman.
Okay.
And you get a loft anyway, it's just we're just lowering it down.
Okay.
All right? Now, in the Freedoms, it does. Because it doesn't come with a staircase. Like the easy access is $1,800.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh! Now that one piece is gone.
All right, as you can see, a lot of the homes are in the same stage.
Can we tell what size that was?
8 by 28. No. Yeah, here. I didn't do it. It's 10.
10 by...
10 by 28. And it's $80,000.
10 by 28?
10 by 30, I'm sorry.
30.
10 by 30, 80 grand.
Woo, good.
All right. This is brown. This is an 8 by 16 RJO.
You show that.
So this one right here is $20,000.
20,000.
Yep. Isn't that gorgeous?
So
Stop it, man.
Oh, wait a second, hold up. Benji wants to know what was the resolve about the stove. And
She
the
bought a new
window?
one.
We
She
resolved-
bought a replacement.
Yeah, and it's going to be a drop-in, right?
Yeah, and I get her old one.
Well, tell what they're going to do. They don't hear me.
Oh, they wanted to know, we had a problem with the fender and the stove and it wouldn't work. And so the customer just traded in her old stove for a new one to go in there.
And that
Yep.
is the-
And it's kind of a drop-in. It's not as deep.
Okay.
It sits above the fender.
Denise wants to know, please ask Randy, what is the trailer height
Hang on
of a
here.
drop axle trailer?
What's the trailer height?
What is the trailer height of a drop axle trailer?
Well, here's one right here, but we got it. We have it up on blocks, all right?
Okay.
But underneath, let's see, the finished floor, I believe is 21 inches. All right? These other houses are up about 30.
Okay. And then we'll talk about the foam homes in a minute. David Hart's on here, and David's one of the ones
That I was going
you're
to
gonna
call. Yep.
So we're going to touch base.
David, I'll call you tomorrow, buddy.
We're going to touch on those here in just a minute. I'm going to ask his question.
All right.
Because I think it's a good question.
May I proceed?
Let me see.
Any more questions?
I got some foam home questions. Just save those for here in just a little bit. Okay, go.
Go. All right. This is an 8x16 RJO, $20,000. You can see the spray foam. This is typical
8x16.
RJO.
Okay.
Love it. Yep. Now the floor plan's a little bit different, I think, in here. I can't see, they got it all covered up, so I can't tell.
Now the Canadian Bass Gear Show, that's their handle on here. What kind of weather can the insulation handle? We have -40 Celsius up here.
Oh
I don't
my
know how, what's
goodness.
How do you do Celsius?
Celsius, you take the Celsius temperature. So if it says it's 15 degrees Celsius, I think you take 15, you multiply it by 1.8 and add 32.
How do you know that? Oh, I forgot.
I'm a numbers guy.
Yeah.
You know, 36, 24, 36.
Well, I knew you knew that.
Yeah.
Number. I knew that.
Here we go.
Okay, next, over here.
Yep. All right.
Do we know whose home that was?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, good.
You want me to tell you?
You want to share it with everybody else?
It's brown.
Okay, you did say that. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Lint. Right here is lint.
Jan, yeah. No.
Bordeaux, 10
Yeah,
by
but
18.
Hers has been moved out. Hers was the sunburst.
Well, she did not redo my. You know, this list I had to dig out of the trash today, so you know what? I don't have an updated.
That's the oldest.
Kinda,
Go see whose it is.
It's kind of almost on.
It is almost on.
This is Lee. Oh, this is Cassandra.
Yes, okay.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Yep. That's going to have a lot of stuff going on in that thing.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
Cassandra.
so Jan's must have been taken out, lint
Yeah.
with the sunburst.
I've been stuck in the office forever. Yep, this is an 8 by 20. Just like,
Susan's.
but there's
Okay.
more going on in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got a dormers and stuff. All right, and then this one, okay, is Souza.
Hey, Lynn. He's all covered up.
That's Amanda's brother.
Yeah. He brought me dinner.
Yeah. Well, I thought you was going to say
It's
something
good.
to Randy.
I wasn't sharing that with him.
This is another 8 by 20 right here. And it's,
Another 8 by 20?
yeah, this is Souza. All right?
Yes, that's right.
So Souza's 8 by 20. Look at my piece of paper, Amanda. And it's
Oh,
it's 32.5. Okay? So you got one is 32.5, you got the other one over here that's 25.
yes.
So this is a Freedom.
Yes.
That's an RJO. You get the dormer
Right.
upside. The copper roofing's a little bit of an
It's
upgrade.
a little bit more.
Yep. This has got French doors. Looks like it's a 48-inch French door.
Let me just take a peek inside of it.
We haven't spray foamed it. The guys are getting it ready.
Okay.
Yep. I want to tell you, these guys are in our partnership, all right? And this is Luke and Jared. They're from Idaho, Twin Falls. And they have, they have probably, I'd like to ask them how much money they spent on tools.
Yeah.
And I love it because the more tools they buy, the more invested they are in building these homes.
True. Yeah.
They got some really nice tools. And they're late workers. They like to come here. They're working right now. Come on, Ace. So they like to work late at night. Now it keeps up David over here from Idaho. It keeps him up
Oh
late.
my gosh, I bet it
But they'll be
does.
in here till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning working.
Oh, that's
you know?
right.
Yeah. I love that copper.
Yeah, oh, I do too. I love
I used to
copper.
not like a copper roof, and now I do.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
And somebody had asked before, it's not real copper, it's metal.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. It's just
copper metal.
a copper look. Yep.
Okay, so now we're over here.
And this one, of course, is Judith's house.
Yes.
Judith lives
The
us.
sheep is still up there. Look at that.
Judith lives here, so she's renting a home from one of our other customers, and then she's staying here waiting for her home to get done.
Right.
And Bart is the builder on this home. Yep.
Is
and
there a
it's
way to get in it yet?
yeah, come on. And this is a 10 by 26.
10 by 26.
Yep.
I hope I don't lose signal over here. If I do, just hang in there, guys.
All right, so this has got a reverse dormer. Now this is a reverse gable, all right? So it means you have a gable running left or right, it's gonna go right straight into it. Up inside of it will be a cathedral ceiling up inside that, all right?
Wow.
So when you go a 10-foot wide house, so if I'm building anybody a house that's 10 foot wide and you're gonna have a reverse gable, this is similar to what yours will be, okay?
Goodness. Oh, and she's got a back door. Is this the bathroom, I guess? Yeah, no. Over there's the bathroom.
I believe that's the kitchen, Amanda.
It's the kitchen, so she's got a kitchen
Yep.
door.
Yeah. See how this will be vaulted? All right. So if you had, let's say you had a dormer up here. I mean a loft floor, right? So you
Yeah.
got your loft floor. Here's your reverse gable, and then if you had another shed dormer right across from it, it would give it a whole different look. So you got a shed dormer plus a reverse gable, and then this gable runs left and right.
Oh my goodness.
So you'll see it more after we get going on it
Yeah.
more. Yep.
Okay.
Guys, this is the,
Yes.
well, you know what? I'm sorry. The Highland was like
The
that.
Highland,
I totally
yes.
forgot about the Highland. And when we framed that Highland, it had 2 plus an eyebrow dome. Wow!
I had to sneeze.
Amanda sneezes good and she spits good.
It's like, goodness.
She can spit, man. What was
My
that?
goodness.
That's right.
Okay. Next.
Let's go. Come on, man. We got to go. 10 and 10, Amanda.
Come on. Thank you. Richard said, God bless you. Thank you.
Come on, buddy.
I swear, if
He's right under your feet.
I swear, dogs just stay, they'll just stop.
Look at you.
Now, is Stella, hold on.
Okay, I need to ask Stella.
Ask Stella. Stella, is that your house back there? You said it was brown. Is that your house?
Is her name Stella Brown?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, we just gave it
That's
away.
okay. I have a bird that drives me crazy when I'm talking too. Have you got a parrot? You know, Marianne and Chuck have a parrot.
Oh, yeah, I've
And
seen
it
it.
hates Chuck.
It cusses up a storm.
It does. It hates Chuck. And Marianne's had it for 40 years.
30 some.
Yeah, she's had it her whole life almost. Thank you. Everybody said, God bless you. Who was I saying?
I need to sneeze.
Stella.
I want to be blessed.
Well, Stella, is that your house back there? Because she was asking something about the washer dryer thing. We'll find out here in a minute. Okay, Randy, can you get that board and batten in siding instead of wood? What does that mean?
In siding instead of wood.
What does that mean? Randy, can you get that board and batten in siding instead of
Oh,
wood?
you mean like the
Oh,
LP side? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay.
That's what they offer is lap siding and board and batten siding.
Okay. We'll find out from Stella if that's her house in a minute. But she said God bless.
All right, I don't have a name on this one. This is a new one on here. Yep,
Yeah, whose is this?
it's a new one.
Ooh.
This is a long. You know what? I've got my tape measure on here and I haven't measured anything yet.
Hey, maybe it's on, go see if it's wrote on it.
Okay, I'll go see. I'll see in a minute, man.
God. You know what? Let's just sit there and guess whose house it is.
La la la. This is 9 by 24. And this is the Counts home.
Okay. Whose
9
is
by
it?
Counts.
Oh, Counts.
Yep.
Okay.
9 by
good.
24.
9 by 24. Well, I showed the
Yep.
inside of it. 9 by 24.
Yep. And then
And as we've said before, if you don't think that extra makes a difference, it makes a huge difference.
look.
He just opened that door.
Yeah, he just thought he'd go in there. This is Holman.
Holman, yes. Now this is what David's doing, right?
Yep.
David's wife's on here, Pandy's on
Hey, Pandy. David's doing a great job in here. Come here, I want to show you this little. Pandy, look what your man's done in here. He's done great.
Clean as a pen. He cleans.
Oh, look, he's got him a little desk.
He's organized.
Now wait, Pandy. This is his wife. Pandy, look what he's got. He's got a little starburst. He's got a little sweet tooth.
Now, let's see.
Look,
Uh-oh.
he's got a little sweet tooth here.
You know, we have candy in the office, and every time they come in there, they all get a piece of candy. Okay, so let
But
me.
David, look, this is what I like. All right, him and Vince are so much alike. Look, they're taking their time. This is the power line in. He's marking all of his light switches so he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
He's got caps on all of his plumbing. He's got his electrical wire. It's labeled. All his plugs are labeled. Look here. See? Power in, power out.
Yeah, and that's what these say.
Yes. And what he's doing later on, he may not.
She's so proud of him.
Oh, he may not have to label all that, but right now he's taking his time and he's learning and he's putting all this down. They're making notes. Vince is making notes. See this notepad?
Yeah,
and he's
making
checking
notes.
off things.
Which that is one of the things that I've noticed with David and with Vince. That's exactly, they're a great example of exactly how the partnership was supposed to work. They were already well experienced, over qualified, things like that.
Yeah.
But they came in to learn your process.
Yep. And they're actually going to take our process and perfect it even more. That's what I love. We're actually hiring guys now that are, I mean, when it comes to skill level, there's all kinds of skill. I'm going to tell you, there's guys here that surpass my skill level.
Right.
They're doing great. I mean, I just love watching them work. We got a guy here today, Scott. He's actually from Michigan. By the way of Colorado and some other things. And he's showed me his portfolio and the things that he does. And I was just like amazed. You know, he can weld, he can carpet, he can do all this stuff. I'm like, gosh, he's just great. He's a part of our partnership. He's coming on board. He started his first day today. I couldn't tell you how pleased I am with the caliber of people that the partnership is drawing in. It's really good.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is. It's amazing. And too, this is neat as a pin. We love walking into these houses and the guys clean up and sweep up and just, it looks nice.
Now look, one thing I know I've pointed out before, I don't know if you guys can see me, it's too dark or not, but the partnership was built, all right? I wanted to perfect our homes and I wanted to do a better job with them. So what I thought is these partnerships, if you've got a guy that has his own shop at his house, he's going to build 1 to 2 homes at a time, right? And the way we've timed this thing and the way it works out is if David can build this, and he'll get it down, he'll get it down. It's got a dormer and all this. He'll make $6,000 or $7,000 off of this. Okay, so if he does this in about 6 or 7 weeks, and he does it himself, he's making $1,000 a week. Now, he's not having to sell, answer the phone, go anywhere, just walk out his back door into the shop and work.
He doesn't have to look for work.
If he has a helper, it goes a little bit faster, he spends a little bit more money.
Right.
But it was built to make about 65, 70 grand a year. It's kind of what it was like. So we're trying to help David and Vince and Scott and all the other guys to us be more perfected in supplying all the supplies that they need to build a home.
And really quick, I just want you to mention, why are such quality people coming to these partnerships? Because, I mean, it's not like you're just picking desperately off the road and stuff.
Yeah.
Why are they leaving? A lot of them have jobs, their own business.
Both of these guys had jobs probably paying well over $100,000 a year.
Why did they leave there and come here?
I think it was me, Amanda.
Well, okay, start again. Try again.
Well, from what I've heard from the guys, there's something, if you're a carpenter and you like building these things, right? A lot of guys, Vince was burnt out from traveling. Yeah. He's traveled all over the United States working on Capitol buildings and doing high-end, copper metal roofs, right? He just wants to be home.
Yeah.
He wants to be with his wife. He wants to build a shop in the backyard. I have heard guys just say, what a dream it would be to be able to walk out my back door into my shop,
right,
and have a wood stove and have coffee. And when you build stuff, there's something about building it and looking back at it,
right,
and knowing you did it. Right? These guys are healthy. These guys have taken care of themselves. I mean, they got aches and pains. I never hear them complain. All right? No. It's a little cold here in the morning. It's going to be in the 30s.
Listen, from what David, just for him saying that he wants to wait out the winter here, it must be pretty cold where he is.
That is nasty.
I bet it is.
Vince has been a roofer, right? In Jersey, all right?
Jersey.
He's been in Jersey, he's been in Oklahoma. You know what? He had to shovel the snow off a roof, and you bust it, man. Climbing ladders, up on a roof, wind blowing, rain, snow, everything. This is vacation.
Yeah.
We built homes on log cabins on the side of mountains.
Yeah.
Rain, snow, nothing like Jersey because it's not as cold here.
Right.
This is like building in your living room.
And you know, I always felt so bad for roofers because
Yeah,
literally
it's a
you
tough
have
job,
to start
man.
as soon, or you should start as soon as the sun comes up and try to knock it out before the sun comes out in the heat.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the heat in Florida, people roofing.
Oh yeah, and then, well,
Ain't no way.
Kevin and Dennis did roofing for years in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a tough job, but that's why I think guys come here. I know Dave and Pandy were thinking about, you know, he liked what he did, but he wanted to do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got some boys that he really wanted to maybe them get into business with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I'm thinking he's wanting to maybe get it a family business because, you know, as he gets older, he might be able to build that business out there,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll just kind of help him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Real quick,
Yeah.
you gotta show the elephant in the room is this huge house.
all right, Cindy, this is your house.
My goodness.
This is 10 by 40.
It's getting a lot of attention.
We had some confusion, all right? I said this was a resort home.
Mm-hmm.
It's a resort style home
Yes.
being put here in our prairie, okay? So the resort style is the double dormer, the 10-foot porch, and it's a 10 by 30 with a 10-foot porch. This is a 40-foot long home.
And Cindy's asking some questions.
All right, Cindy,
Put those in.
co-construct.
Co-construct.
And we'll,
Yeah, those are, yeah.
Joseph will answer them for you,
Right.
for
those
sure.
Go through co-construct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That is huge.
But what we've done is you guys can see we've got certain wraps, and I started putting these wraps on here because I started thinking about it. When it comes to maintaining your homes, I'm finding that when I go back and I've seen some of the homes that's come back here, people aren't maintaining their home. They're not maintaining the caulk around their windows.
Right.
They're not maintaining, just keeping it up. You've got to look at your house every 6 months to a year and take care of it.
Right.
This right here is a waterproof membrane, but it actually allows the home to breathe. So it's not like plastic you put on your house. You can't put plastic on the outside. So what happens is this window here, they're going to put the window in, they're going to put window tape over the window, and then if water gets between there, it'll run right down behind the siding and go out, and it won't rot the house.
Okay.
All right? But if you don't need that if you maintain your home. So I thought, you know what, we need to start adding this process to the homes.
Right. Wow. That's a lot.
I love that house.
Let me look on the other side.
This is so everybody at our resort across the street, this is what you're looking at. You can have a 10-foot porch, and if you don't want that extra dormer stained, we'll throw that 10-foot porch on it and be a swap out.
Man,
Nice.
that's so awesome.
We sold 2 more resort homes.
Yeah.
Yep, over the weekend.
Yep,
So I don't know what account is up that. And
I was making the list tonight, and
This-
I'm actually going to contact tomorrow all the people that's going to be in the resort.
Yep.
I just want to give you a quick update,
Yep.
something like that.
yeah, and I want to let you know that we've got till this Friday night for our special. It'll be done. We won't charge any upcharge for the cost of the lumber.
Right.
So if you buy now at the resort, which is a 10 by 26 or larger,
Right.
you get the 10 by 26 plus about $9,000 worth of upgrades and 2 years free rent just for
Yeah.
buying the house. All right.
We need to. Whose house is
This is Vince. Vince is building this house.
And Vince will probably build this house, and then he will be going home.
Yes,
To
it's
start.
getting the holidays. He's going to be going home, take care of the building that he's having built for his shop, and then he's going to come back after that and build the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we know who's he's doing?
That's not on my list. So, let me check it out. Man, that's a nice home, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I don't think this one's written on, Amanda.
Gosh,
Yeah, it is. Hunter.
who is it?
Hunter, 8 by 18. Let me come over here so you can hear you.
8 by 4.
8 by 18. It's a Hunter,
Oh, Hunter.
and it's got a dormer on it. This is a Freedom style home.
Okay.
So in the Freedom styles, we pay $47 a square foot for labor. All right, so on an 18, you're probably looking at close to $7,000 for labor plus any upgrades on that, right? Vince did the other one. He took his time, and I think he had 5 weeks in it, and he got, he was probably a little over, well, close to 7,000, and that was his first home, and walked out of the gate at least $1,000 a week. This one here, you're looking at about that or a little bit more. Now the bigger homes, you actually make more money on a bigger home because you only got one kitchen, one bathroom. So the bathrooms and kitchens and plumbing, it slows you down.
Right.
But you add more floor space, that's more square footage, more money.
Awesome.
Right?
Now this, of course, this is only some of the homes. We've got homes in Oregon, Kentucky, Albert, Zach.
Yep, and we got them out here.
Does Kevin and them have one yet?
No.
Okay.
Nope, they're getting ready, they're building their shop.
Yeah.
No, they do have.
Do they?
They took a home, yes, they do have a house.
Okay.
And then they're building a shop, plus we got our foam panels that are, you know, we're working on them, expediting those done. We got a container home that's getting ready to go outside here too.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We're trying to build 200 more feet to our building. And so we got 10 homes here. We hope to get, just think, if we can do 10 here and we do another, and this is what's awesome, everybody.
Let's get to the lot.
If all these guys are partnerships, that's just like if they had their own shop. Vince is actually saying that he might want to come back here and build in our shop. He likes being here.
Right.
Isn't that cool? But he'll be a partnership.
Real quick, I have a question about how soon will you be adding on to the building? Do you have enough trusses?
We have trusses done, if I can just get out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
we've got 14 trusses. I like to set all them.
How long in reality would it take? 2 days? A week?
Well, we set 20 of them in a day if we had the right machinery and everything, but I had to take all the guys. It was like six, 7 guys to help us. I can't do that.
No.
I mean, I could set them with me and one other guy, and it'd take us probably a week to set them, you know?
You know, this is what I still find so funny about you. This
What?
is what's so cute about you.
Stop it.
Is that you insert yourself in every, I'm going to get out there and do this. You are so busy. There are so many things. You've sold, how many homes have you sold in the past week?
2 weeks.
Or 2 weeks?
10.
10 houses. That's with you with everything else that's going on.
Yeah.
With everything else that's going on. And it's so to have time to go out there and do anything. Randy's great.
I
know you want to, but you can't do it all. We need
I know.
20 of you, 100 of you.
I don't know. I talked to some of these guys in here working, and we all think differently. You know, we all do things differently and I just watch how different I am from some of these guys working, and it's kind of neat to see their personalities and how they go. But man, I just run at a different gear. And
if Randy could stay out of the office, he would love it. It's just not, at this point, it's just not the reality.
Yeah.
That's how growth goes, but there's a lot of exciting stuff.
It is. I'm not complaining at all. I mean, I really don't complain about anything. I want people happy. That's all. So, hey, could you guys count down with me?
Yeah.
And can you hit your like button?
455
Bucking.
people.
I said like bucking.
You're never going to say it right.
Bucking.
Yeah, bucking.
Like button. I'm going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Would you please press your like button?
Yeah, exactly.
And that helps us get this video out more. I don't know how it does. Hey, maybe it's some secret algorithms. The algorithms that they have. All right. I'm not smart enough to go on YouTube and program it all, and everybody's.
And Ruth put on here subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Hey, what was that word I used this morning, Amanda? What was it? What was it?
What was it?
What?
Go to the light. You're
pointing. What are you pointing at? Go to the light.
When my finger does this, go do it.
Oh yeah. Where do you want me to stand, Amanda? Right here? You want me to stand in the light? I'm in the light, everybody.
Real quick, is there any other questions? Let's do some bullet questions if you have them. If I miss
Rapid fire, 60 seconds.
Rapid fire. Come on, we got a couple of minutes here. Ask some questions if you didn't. Tell them.
I'm sure they heard you.
Okay, washer dryer hookup in the foam houses. Pamela wants to know.
No, not in these.
Not in the 10. Will there be a 16-foot, Alfredo wants to know, 16-foot foam home?
There will be.
This world needs more men like Randy. Pam said it.
Hallelujah.
Whatever. Anyway, let's see. Postcard game. I promise we'll do it tomorrow. We forgot.
Gosh.
We forgot. Okay, let's see. Is there a website where we can look up engineering info on the foam houses? Good question.
Not a website, but I do have the information.
Okay. How many houses, Colleen wants to know, how many houses are you taking in the resort?
40.
Andrea said, don't go to the lot. Let's see. I have a suggestion for the foam house, ultra light, tiny, or ULT. Interesting.
We
Sharon.
got to come up with a name. That's cool.
Sharon,
Yep.
that was cool, Sharon. Let's see. Helene wants to know, will any of the partnerships be doing containers?
They can be in the future.
Ooh,
I'm in the future.
That. They will in the future. Thomas said, if I win the postcard game, I want to win a dinner with Amanda. Yes, please. Thank you. Happening.
You better bring your big credit card.
No, we're going to use Randy's credit card. Let's see. Lisa Zach said Randy's demand.
That's right.
Okay, Denise wants to know, what is the inside height of a craftsman style roof? Do you know
Inside height is 11'2".
11'2". Brenda or Barbara, I can't ever remember her name. Will the decks be treated wood? Will
Yes.
the price go up? On what?
Decks are treated wood.
Treated wood, will the price go up? On what? I don't know which one. Sonia wants to know, foam house in the beach? Can you put a foam house
Sure,
in
you
the
can.
beach?
Anywhere.
Gas tankless hot water heater foam house? No, not on these.
Not on the ones that I'm doing,
Terry
but you
wants to
can.
know. Okay. Veronica, hey Veronica, I can't wait to purchase my home. She's been working hard to get everything going. Alfredo, can I get a kit foam home?
I'm thinking about it.
Are you? If it works out.
I thought about it when we were building them this weekend.
Okay. Cost of the decks. Andrea wants to know cost of the decks in the community.
$10 a square foot.
$10 square. Anytime for North Carolina. What does that mean? I'm not
Anytime.
sure. What does that mean?
Anytime.
Tell Randy to take cold medicine. Are you sick?
No!
Vilma! I did not catch it if he was. Kay Kelly said foam dreams.
Foam dream.
There you go. Frank wants to know, is it okay to put a water heater in the tongue box?
Yes.
Okay. Kathy said we should have a contest for the name. Great idea.
Thought about it, yep.
Mila Dale, my container, question mark. Mila Dale, from the Caribbean. What's my container? I'm not sure what the question, I don't know what that means. She says, my container, question mark.
We're not doing a container for her.
Mila Dale.
Mila.
Yeah.
Oh, Mila. I'm sorry. I was thinking about our Caribbean in Dominican Republic.
Oh, not that. No,
Yeah.
no, a different.
And
you know,
Mila, we've been,
from
yeah,
Virgin
Mila.
Islands.
Yes.
We doing a container for her?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Foam house name ITH Green.
And Mila, I'm sorry. I ain't had 2 seconds.
Oh, believe me, I know.
I've got 10 people.
Everything's on your desk. So she's asking about her.
Yeah, exactly.
Brenda, foam house name ITH Green. That's awesome. Oh, we got 281 likes.
No way.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank
How
you.
much- okay.
I guess that does
Jeffrey!
good. I don't know.
Jeffrey almost got me with the woodchuck thing. You're so close, Jeffrey. I almost said all of it. I was very close to saying it. Let's see. Frank said tankless water heater. That is. Postcard game. We'll do it tomorrow. Barbara, Dex price. It was $10 a square foot, right?
Yep.
What is Carmen wants to know, what is the interior height of the wheel well drop axle? Did we say that earlier?
The fender height is 12 inches.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what Mark say. There's a certain pitch that Amanda hits, and all my neighborhood garage doors kick in gear. Hey, they said you were sniffling. Jen
Yeah, my nose is running. It's cold in here.
Oh my God, he's sick! Send donations.
Oh, you'd love for me to be
Send
sick.
donations for Randy. He's sick. Him and Donna.
Oh.
Wait a minute. You and Donna are sick.
She had some free soup over there.
I just started a rumor.
I had some lunch.
Stirring the pot.
I love stirring the pot.
Tomorrow, Oh, yeah, tomorrow, 5 houses. 5. Go, listen, Will said it. 5 houses.
All I want to say is hats off to everybody here working. I'm going to tell you now.
Beautiful.
When Will used to come in the morning and say, "Good morning, Randy." You know, Tom, good morning. You know what Will does now? Nobody talks. It's like when you hit the door, you're hitting the door on a full trot.
That's right. He's busy.
Rolling, man.
Busy, man.
Tom, same way. No,
busy.
It's like when you, at the end of the day, you don't say goodbye. You end up talking a conversation, and the next morning it just continues on. It is wide open,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you something. Tomorrow it's going to be crazy. I'm gonna flip on this phone. Maybe the GoPro tomorrow. Maybe Sue. I don't know. And Sue's gonna get her name on a trust because she said $200.
That was
that nice?
That's
Nice?
amazing. You guys are awesome.
I know.
That's so cool.
All right, tomorrow, 5 houses
5 of them.
in the resort.
Yes.
I mean, no, in the forest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yes, Veronica, tomorrow they are scheduled to put 5 houses in the forest tomorrow, and I'm going to video all of it.
All of them. That means you're going to be on video all day long, Amanda.
All day. All day. But I won't be in the office.
You got stuff to do.
I better come at 6 o'clock in the morning, so.
Yeah, so you can get
gotta
home.
go.
Get home.
Yeah,
All right.
I gotta go.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Yeah,
and
we got 300 likes out of 400 and something.
That's cool.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know what that does. I don't know if it gets us up higher in the rankings and all that stuff,
I bet
but
it don't do nothing.
share your videos. Call your mama. Tell her, hey, you got to watch it. All right. Yep. So everybody, thanks again. We'll be back tomorrow. Of course, seems like we're going to be back for 12 hours tomorrow. We'll be on. I need to just get a live cam.
Well, we got that GoPro.
I thought about doing a live cam and showing what happens from morning to end.
Well, it'd have to be silent.
Why, Amanda?
It'd have to be a silent movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Stop it, Randy.
All right. I'm out of here. Have a great night.
Bye,
See you guys.
everybody.
All right.
457 people, Randy.
457.
Yeah, 457.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous, Amanda, in front of all these folks? Are you nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. Where'd the dog go? Ace, come here, buddy.
It's going to be so fun to go on tomorrow.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Is he not the best?
Look there.
Hey, what do you say, buddy? Huh?
Bye, everybody. They said put the GoPro on Ace. We should and see what he does all day. Could you imagine?
He's eating all day.
He's in the trash.
You're
Bye,
a sweetheart.
everybody.
You're the best. You know what? You're the best.